Hello and welcome everyone to a special episode of the Wolves Official Podcast, live from here at JD Merry Hill. We have got a fantastic live studio audience here tonight. Make some noise. There are some Wolves fans in the building who are super excited to hear from our three first team players that are joining us tonight and chatting all things Wolves. So without further ado, please welcome Carlos Forbs, Jorgen Strand Larsen and Tommy Doyle. Hi guys, take a seat. These are lovely comfy seats. I feel like I could sit here all night. These are great. How are we doing? How are you all?
Yeah, very good.
All good.
How was training today?
Hard.
Tough, yeah.
It was good.
Carlos and Jorgen, you're of course two of our new signings from the summer. So before we move into some bits and games we've got into podcast today, firstly, just how are you settling in? Carlos, you're the newest signing of the two of you. How's things been over the past few weeks?
No, it's been good. I'm enjoying my time at Wolves so far. The fans have been great, and I can't wait to keep showing what I can do.
This is your first chance to sort of be at an event with a lot of fans. Are they giving you a warm welcome? Have you been impressed by the atmosphere at Molineux?
No, I have. Keep going, guys. Keep doing your job.
Amazing. And Jorgen, it feels like you've been here for a while now because you were one of the earlier signings in the window. How have you settled in? How are you enjoying life in Wolverhampton?
Yeah, I don't feel new anymore now. It feels like a home. Just start doing football games and it will be even nicer to be here. But of course, we had a tough start and I can't wait for our first win.
Yeah, we've been unlucky with those opening fixtures, the luck of the draw as it goes. Tommy, to give you the difficult question, what's the mood like in the group? Are we still really confident those results are going to come?
Yeah, obviously you can imagine at the moment everyone's disappointed. We've obviously not achieved what we wanted to so far. I think last season we competed a lot against these types of teams. So at the moment, it's obviously disappointing that we've not done that yet. But obviously the run of fixtures is changing a little bit. We'll start to play teams that are around us. So yeah, we've obviously got to sort it out.
Absolutely. Well, we're super excited to see what happens over the next few weeks. And we're super excited to have you guys here tonight as well, because we're going to play a little game. And we've also had some questions submitted from our lovely studio audience here today as well. So I'm going to move on now to our section called Bests and Worsts. So I'm going to give you a category and you've got to tell me the best and the worst. So it could be a teammate, it could be a game you've played in, but we'll go through them as we go and I'll get each of you to answer them. So Tommy, I'll start with you. Who in the team is best dressed?
100% Totti, because he spends a lot of money on clothes. So it's definitely...
He deserves to be up there. I love that. How about you, Jorgen? Who do you think?
Definitely not Ryan.
Well, that might help when we come to the worst dress category.
But Totti looks good. It fits how he is as a person as well, so I give him that, yeah.
How about you, Carlos? Have you noticed he's got a good fit?
No, I've seen a few, but I'll go with Toy as well.
And then starting with you, you've got to start it off, Carlos. Worst dressed in the squad. That's tough.
The worst, I'll probably say Ryan or Dos, one of them.
Ryan or Dawes, okay. How about you, Jorgen? Agree?
Yeah, I just said Ryan, but I kind of like it. He doesn't really care, so I think that's his vibe and that's cool. So
he's focused on the football.
Yeah, I think
mind what he looks like when he turns up to training.
His mind is in the right place, yeah.
Are we agreeing with that?
No, it's Ryan, definitely. But like you said, he's got his own style, so I'll leave him to it.
Okay, then. So moving on, staying with the outfit theme as we're here in JD. Who's got a good trainer collection? Who's got the best trainers?
I think a lot of lads obviously have a lot of trainers, but again, Totti has every trainer you can ever imagine. So
he's coming off well in
yeah,
it's definitely great outfit.
I don't know, to be honest. I'm gonna say someone else. I think Cunha also has a lot of good sneakers. Few of the guys in the team, as Tommy says, dress as well. So not gonna be an issue.
But this one I don't actually know, so I'll probably say myself.
Ah, okay. What have we got? What have we got? Checking it out. Okay, nice. All right, then. How about then? I won't start with you again, Carlos. Worst trainers. Anyone turned up in some terrible choices? Everyone's gonna get critiqued now as we go along.
Right, Ryan only has like 2 pairs of trainers, okay. And his Asics have holes in them at the moment. So maybe Ryan, but like we said before, it's his own style. So I'll leave him to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Tommy with this.
You're not a fan.
Different than mine, so
Okay, yeah. And how about you, Carlos?
Yeah, this one's rare. Yeah, it's rare.
Well, hopefully Rayan might perform slightly better in the next few categories. So now, taste of music. So Tommy, for you, who's best and worst music? Who are you not giving the orcs to in the dressing room, and who's really good?
I'm not sure. Obviously, there's a lot of French rap and drill, which obviously I don't understand, and a lot of Spanish, which again I don't understand. So probably any of them really. Nah, I'd say the Brazilian music's horrific.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not very good. And I tell Joao all the time, but he obviously tells me it's very good. But I feel like I'm like an all-inclusive holiday when he's playing it. So definitely the Brazilian music.
Okay, I like that. How about you, Jorgen?
me and Tommy, we just talked to Joao yesterday in the gym, actually, trying to work out in the gym, and it was like bang on Brazilian music, favela style. So we had to turn it off. But actually, I like the English music. The lads are playing well music, and I think the vibe is good, just not too much Brazilian.
Okay. How about you, Carlos? Who's got it good? Who's not?
Good. Mario and JJ, they play French music. Yeah, I don't understand, but I like it. It's good.
Okay, that's good.
And worse, I'll probably go with José.
He's not got good taste in music. He puts on some questionable tunes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not what you want to be working out to or prepping for a game. Okay, I like it. Okay, then starting with you, Carlos. Have you noticed in your time here so far, who's the best at avoiding fines and who's the worst for getting fines?
So far, nobody's got fines, to be honest.
Oh, really?
So everyone.
Oh, wow. Clean slate to start the season. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the same across the board for you two? Fines been... Had you been over it longer, Tommy? If there's anybody that's a culprit last season?
Yeah. Ryan got a lot last year. Bless him. He's getting a bit here, ain't he?
I didn't plan this.
Yeah. To be fair, lads are quite good. Obviously, when we get near the time where it's like a Christmas do or something, there's fines for anything. So, you can't leave your jumper in certain places and stuff like that. So it gets a little bit difficult. But lads are pretty good, to be fair.
All right. Same with you, Jorgen. Okay. And then last one for me in the best and worst round is the best ground you've played at, other than Molineux, of course, and the worst ground you've played at. So it could have been a really cold, wet and windy night. Best and worst in your whole career, not just with Wolves. Carlos, do you want to start us off?
Best ground, I'll probably go with Ajax Arena. That's the best I've played so far. The worst, they'll probably be one of the Dutch teams. It'll be Excelsior because we played on National. Yeah, not it.
It wasn't it. Okay.
No.
Whoever they were.
Not it.
Yeah, how about you?
The best one would be Bernabeu against Real Madrid last season. That was a nice one, of course. And worst one is difficult. Probably Villa, because we don't like Villa.
Yeah, that's gone down well in the room, so that's good.
But yeah, let's stick with that.
Like it. Tommy, how about you?
My first time in the Champions League, City was at the San Siro. So I'd probably say that. And obviously my time in the Championship, there was some shockers. But I'd say on a difficulty level, I'd probably say Luton away. Obviously a very difficult place to go to, and it's not the nicest, so I'd definitely say that.
I think there's probably some away fans that have been to Luton that might agree it was a difficult ground. Getting in through terraced houses. So, okay, good. No, thank you very much. That's the end of Bests and Worst. We have had some questions submitted from the audience. So we're a little bit tight on time, but I'm going to try and get through as many as we can. So I'll ask each of you one each. So the first question we've had is, how do you stay motivated when the results aren't going your way? So, Tommy, I'll ask you that one twice, actually. Jorgen, I'll come to you. How does the team stay motivated when things aren't working as they are at the moment?
I think it's easier when we play as well as we have played in a few games. We know the results hasn't been the best. We don't have that many points, but we know that in almost every game we have been close to actually edge it out and take 3 points. So that keeps us alive a little bit. It would be worse if we feel like we're far off and not like close competing with any of them. And we played some top teams, as Tommy already said. So I'm not worried about this team. We have great quality, so it will come, but it has to start soon. We don't like to talk a lot, we like to show, so hopefully on Saturday we can show that.
Absolutely. Thank you for whoever's question that was from the audience. Next question we've got, Carlos, I'll come to you for this one. Who was your biggest footballing inspiration growing up? Big question.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Nice. Okay. Why was he your inspiration?
It's not about how good he is, because we know how good he is. It's about his mentality. He's turning 40 and he's still one of the greatest in the world, and we just love to see it.
Love it. Okay, brilliant. Tommy, if you could be a professional in any other sport other than football, what would it be? What are you good at?
Yeah, I can play a bit of golf.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not too bad. So it takes a bit of time, so I'd have to quit playing football, wouldn't I? So yeah, I'd fancy my chances as a golfer, definitely.
Nice. Okay, that's good. So in another world, we could have had Tommy Doyle, the golfer. I like that. And then one last question we've had here from Jorgen. I think we've had this in quite a lot, so I'll make sure we ask some before we move on. What's it like playing alongside Haaland for Norway? And are you looking forward to coming up against him in the Premier League?
Yeah, I've had this a few times, but no, he's amazing. He's just a machine. He's even bigger than me. Who would have thought that? So he's amazing. He's also a really nice guy. He's like a calm guy. Really good person. So he could be flying, not caring about anyone else, but he's a really good guy, and I think that's the most important thing about him. Because as footballer, we all know how good he is.
Amazing. Well, we like him until City in a couple of weeks' time, then then enemies for 90 minutes. Well, that wraps up our official Wolves podcast special edition. Thank you so much to Tommy, Jorgen and Carlos. Let's hear it for them. A big thank you as well to our live studio audience, and thank you as well for you to all listen and watch along from home wherever you are. And we'll be back with you soon with another episode of the Wolves official podcast.